Greetings, Sheldon Snodgrass, the Steady Sales Coach here, with a lesson about comfort zones, sales growth, and why the two almost never meet. I was recently thinking about the paradox of simplicity in terms of how often the simplest, most straightforward or obvious paths escape our attention, or how the most basic concepts are ones that we don't actually execute well or consistently or even at all. Take, for example, what I'll call the 4 pillars of improvement. That's just a handy catchphrase for qualities you already know are necessary to get better at anything. And I mean anything. Whether you're trying to get in shape, lose 20 pounds, play the piano, learn a foreign language, or to the point of this message, improve sales results, we always have to attend to the same 4 elemental qualities. We have to want it. I call that buy-in. We have to zero in on one thing at a time so that we can concentrate on it. I call that skill focus. We have to do it again and again and again until it's a habit or we've achieved a small level of mastery. In other words, we have to practice. And finally, we have to count. We have to measure. We have to track. Let's refer to this 4th pillar as that intimidating, icky word that so many of us want to ignore, accountability. Obvious, right? Buy-in, singular focus, practice, measurement. Those are the 4 pillars. No big insight there, right? Maybe. Now hang in there with me for just another 3 minutes and let's see what hidden opportunities for growth emerge from the obvious. Now, because each of these 4 pillars has depth, I only want to address buy-in for now. We'll address the other ones separately. Yeah, I'm bought in, you might say. I get the importance of wanting it, of being committed to it. Yeah, I want it. Let's just move on to the other 4 pillars, Sheldon. Maybe so. Maybe you really do want it. But buy-in goes a lot deeper than wanting the result or being hungry for the outcome. It requires us to suffer the discomfort of getting to that result. That's what I mean by buy-in. It means we're willing to struggle. Discomfort, I believe, is a prerequisite to growth. So what does that have to do with selling better? Well, take any sales skills that a CSR, account manager, account executive might improve upon. Selling more umbrella policies, asking for more referrals, overcoming price objections, cross-selling or upselling or trial closing or boosting follow-up effectiveness. The list goes on and on. At some point, you'll find a skill that needs attention. That becomes the focus area, pillar 2. Then we've got to practice it. Pillar 3, which means breaking out of our old way of doing things, otherwise known as a comfort zone. And what does it feel like outside of our comfort zone? Uncomfortable. And what do we do as human beings when we face discomfort? We avoid. We delay. We fizzle or don't even start in the first place. But what's that little thing that lies outside our comfort zone? That's right, the growth, the thing that we said we're bought into achieving. Yes, I want to learn a foreign language. Yes, I want to play the piano. Yes, I want to lose 20 pounds. Yes, I want to cross-sell more or upsell more or increase my closing ratio. That's not buy-in. Buy-in says, yes, I'll watch my foreign language instructional DVD instead of Netflix. Yes, I'll practice piano 30 minutes longer instead of getting sucked into YouTube. Yes, I'll eat mindfully instead of impulse snacking. Yes, I'll role-play sales dialogues even though role-play makes me nervous. Yes, I'll ask for the business even though I worry about sounding pushy. You don't have to sound pushy, by the way. Those are all examples of buy-in because we're willing to make ourselves uncomfortable while we break the habits, the patterns, and the routines that by definition, have become our comfort zones. In other words, we work through the discomfort while we do the work of getting better until the thing we struggle with is no longer a struggle, or at least not as much of a struggle. We do this work because we believe the payoff is there. That is, we are bought in. Now, reflect upon any area of growth that's important to you. Extra points if it's sales related. And think about how bought in you are to the reason why it matters, and how bought in you are to staying in the discomfort of skill development while you seek it. Okay, enough of that. I've got handy acronyms that are useful for examining and transforming the roots of all the results we experience in life and in sales, and I'm happy to share those acronyms along with some other useful nuggets in a free teleclass coming up soon. Just click the link on your screen and it will take you right to the registration page. Thanks, that's it for today. I look forward to your feedback. Happy selling.